So when we discuss it there, then from there I get to have the knowledge. Then I quickly run to the office, the head office in mainland. And when I reached there, I explained myself. They told me the office I will check. And I got into the office, and they answered me quickly. They gave me all the necessary information and form to fill. And from there, I move ahead. There's no need to be asking for secondary opinion, because that's where they get deceived. Okay? So if you go there, the whole information is there for you to be able to access it. Okay? So I said there's nothing like a joke in the issues. It's all about reality.
We are in a factory where we mount the equipment that was sponsored by the BOI. This equipment is a very high volume production equipment, because we have seen and looked at it that it cannot be able to accommodate in the Lagos factory. That's why we are here. That's why we mounted in Ibadan. And the machines we are seeing is almost 250 to 300 kg per minute. So this machine, if you looked at my back here, you will see all the chemical storage tanks. This is to meet up about 3 hours production. So before this, once you fill these tanks, within 3 hours, this plant will consume it.
Production at Current Foam is mostly automated. The workers here simply control the panels of this plant to ensure the right proportions of the 2 primary ingredients, isocyanate and polyol, are mixed to specified density.
Our equipment here is beautiful. And you can see the panel. We have 2 formulation systems. You can formulate through either in formulation B or formulation A. Any one you like, you can formulate through that process. You can, as the thing is running, you formulate another one in one line, and once that one you want to do another quality, another density, you can see formulating another formulation B, and while it's waiting, the other one finish, you just switch over. So it's just automated, okay? And this equipment, as you have seen, we are the first people that bring it to Nigeria, and you can see the side wall, everything is moving together with the chemicals. They move alongside. And even if there is any mistake along the line, it will not show, it will not, the residues or the damages cannot drop on the floor, it cannot stiffen. But if the machine will carry it alongside and drop it at the extreme end. So that is why it's one of the high precision machine and the high efficiency with high quality production machine. So, and we're happy because of what the BOI has done. If you watch the number of workers that are working here, only this machine is being handled by nearly 22 personnel.
Exiting into the long stretch foaming chamber, the reaction immediately begins to take place, where 2 bubbles are formed and the mixture expands as it rises to form foam.
From this chemical tank, then it will draw from this. If you watch it there, all those pipelines, it draw the chemical from there down to the production mixing chamber. Okay, if you watch the mixing chamber there, you can see it. So, and from there, the thing now run through this trough. From the trough to the tunnel, okay, the foaming plant tunnels. So once you run through there, you will now see. We can go up, you see how the thing flows down. So, and once it flows down, before you see the cutting machine at the extreme end. The cutting machine at the extreme end is the one that can cut it to the sizes of the demands of the customers. this is the extreme end of the machine, and where we start the block cut-off machine. And on that block cut-off, that's where we cut it by size. If you watch it, you can see the thing cut it by size by size. And all those sizes are being demanded accordingly by the customers who need them, okay? So, and you can even equally come and tell us to cut another size at your own choice, okay? Even if you want us to make a bed from here to Lagos, the machine can still produce a chain of block that can take you to Lagos. It depends on your choice. So if you watch it, you see how the glotine machine going up and coming down, cutting it at the same time. This place is called the curing room, where the block that's being produced right now is stocked for a period of 24 hours before it can cool. And on this place, at times when you keep the blocks here, you watch it. And if you watch around, there are fire hydrants. So in case of any eventuality, so you can be able to combat it. And you can't just keep it here just ordinarily without putting all those gadgets in place. And if you watch what we have produced right now, we stack it accordingly, and you can see there is a gap in between the blocks so that people can pass through it to watch whether there is anything happening to any block. And the same way, if you go back, you can see some of them we pierce some of the blocks and put temperature probe. For that temperature probe, be able to determine the temperature at which runs inside the block, in case if the blocks are running at a high temperature, more than what is required at a certain period of time, then we can bring that block out. So we monitor it, most especially maybe the precision block, either the beginning of the block or the end block or the transition block. These ones are very important. But right now, because we have a high qualified engineers who monitor it and who manages it, who do the production, we don't have that problem as much as that. So, but it doesn't stop us from doing our what is called the normal routine work or routine check. So this temperature probe, which we inserted inside the blocks and at the middle of the block, to be able to determine the temperature at which the block is running. So if it's not good, and we have to monitor this for a good 8 hours.
Quality control before, during, and after production of foam is crucial. At Current Foam, a high degree of accuracy is achieved to use.
This is called the universal testing machine. It's a multi-purpose machine. On this machine, we can run the test of elongation. We can run the test of compression. We can also run the test of fatigue, and we can also run the test of heat edging on this machine. So this one here that you are seeing here is the monitor. And on the other one here, this is the machine. Both of them, they work together. They work hand in hand. So on this way, just like as I was doing before you entered, I was about running the particular test on the present production when you came in. So this is what we